Can you avoid additional jail time for a DUI in Georgia? If this is your first arrest for DUI and nobody was injured and there weren't any children in the car and there weren't any other charges like hit and run or fleeing and eluding, then in most instances, there is a way to resolve your case without having to go back to jail, particularly if you already did some jail time. Although the law states that at a minimum you will serve 10 days in jail, the reality is that the law also says that a judge may waive all of that other than 24 hours. And what happens in many courts is many people are convicted for DUI without having to go back to jail. Now, as always, when you're asking a legal question, the answer is it varies or it depends on the court that you're in and the prosecutor you're dealing with. So you can't positively know simply from watching a video online as to whether or not you're going to be able to avoid jail time. But what you can know is that many people who are convicted for DUI in Georgia, when it is their first, they often do avoid additional jail time. Now, obviously, jail is not going to be your only concern when charged with a DUI, and hopefully, if you have hired a lawyer who is going to do their due diligence, you're hoping to first see if there are alternative avenues where you can avoid the DUI conviction entirely. But rest assured that if, for whatever reason, you're worried about the worst case scenario and you're worried about a DUI conviction involving additional jail, in many, many cases and many jurisdictions throughout Georgia, additional jail time is avoidable, particularly if you find either a public defender or a private attorney who can help you devise the right strategy, depending on the facts. And in some courts, it's very easy to avoid, and in other courts, it is not. But again, you want to make sure that you're also exploring alternatives to the DUI conviction, because just like many people charged with DUI do not experience additional jail time, likewise, many people who are charged with DUI are never convicted of DUI because they worked with an attorney to find an alternative resolution.